guys, and welcome back to Adventures of Minecraft. Let's get some more wood together and finish up as much of this marquee as we can today. Right, the farm needs a bit of work too, so let's put some... I have no seeds to go on my hotbar. Now I do. Okay, let's do the farm area. It still looks a bit rough, but pretty much all the wheat's grown now, so... I'm gonna make some wheat blocks. I haven't showed you guys those yet. And I'm currently running the latest snapshot also, which is pretty epic. There's a joke regarding this new snapshot, where Dinnerbone removed a mob from the game called Doc M77, but... Oh shit, I didn't even jump on that, it just broke it. Where Dinnerbone removed a mob called Doc M77. I think that relates to the UHC that that's recently going on YouTube from the mindcrack guys, where Doc M killed Dinnerbone, and I think Dinnerbone wanted to get one back to him by saying that he removed him from the game, which is, you know, it's kind of funny as an in-game joke. But people who just play Minecraft and don't watch the mindcrack guys, they're not going to get that. That's pretty... So some people are going to be Googling that after looking at the bug fixes on the new snapshot, going, who the hell's Doc M77? But even if you don't know who he is, guys, he's one of the Minecraft guys. So he killed Dinnerbone in the most recent UHC, the one going on at the moment. So if you're watching this video in the future, it's season 11 if you want to know which one he killed him in, because Dinnerbone was a guest who was asked to join the game, and he was one of the second people to die. And sorry if that was a spoiler for you guys. Okay, let's collect all this, and then we're going to continue onwards. I was looking for loads of there was a clay away from camera, and I found some along the shorelines, but I walked all the way along here, and there was like two sections a little bit down there which was easy to get to, and I can't really see any more through the ocean. So yeah, I'm kind of wishing there was a clay recipe now. If there was a clay recipe in Minecraft, using the existing vanilla blocks, what would you say those 10 in there. Is that all I got? 10? Oh no, I got 13 here. Yeah, so if there was a vanilla style clay block recipe, oh, there's some here as well. What other items would you combine on a crafting table to make clay? What would you say? Oh, we'll take this. In my opinion, I think if I was to make clay in Minecraft, oh, let's make some wheat. It would probably be something like sand, dirt, and maybe a water bucket, or maybe like 2 dirt, sand, and a water bucket here, and that would give you like 4 or 3 clay, something like that. There's my wheat. Let's turn all this into wheat blocks. There we go. So we got 5 now. That's pretty awesome. Let's put some of this stuff in the chest out here. I keep this chest here purely for like farm supplies and so forth like that. These saplings can go back down. Yeah, just farm supplies and all that. Sugar cane. We do have a lot of sugar cane now. It looks like it's still on a veggie diet though, guys. Unfortunately, I know I just picked out some. I got some chicken and stuff like that, but I'm gonna keep those for when I'm really hungry, baby. There's like a platform over there. You can just see it. Maybe if I did make an enchanting table, which is one of the things I am considering, I could possibly make... Ooh, an apple. I could possibly try and get aqua affinity. Is that the one? Or respiration? And then I could just like go scuba diving and get loads of stuff. Dirt. Why did I bring all this food with me? Okay, let's have a look in here though. Oh yeah, my shovel broke as well in the last episode, if you didn't see it. I can't see hardly anything. Damn. Okay, well let's continue onwards. Alright, we're going to start on some detail work today, minus the clay. I still haven't decided what color clay I'm going to go with. Did I have a crafting bench over here? Yes. I still haven't decided what color clay I'm going to go with. I could possibly just go with the standard color clay. Because if I turn the clay into like... If I turn the clay into a dyed clay, it's going to be hard for me to remove it. And if I dye it into something that I don't like, I'm pretty much screwed. Let's make a stack of wheat. It breaks kind of easy too. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, I'm going to turn this into an arch here. Let's just do that. We want like a canvas, fabric-y sort of bend in the roof, but we're going to have to do it with wood, which is going to be okay, I guess. So we want a few steps. For the front and back, of course. So if we do something like this, and then we want some standard planks too. I shouldn't have made too many steps. I know we're gonna need some for the back too, because we're gonna mimic the actual design over there too. This one can go. Oh, we've got the lovely music of Minecraft starting. I'm actually going away in like 3 days, so like I've been saying this a lot in the past few episodes. I've been pre-recording a lot of stuff, and like I said, I want to give you guys an opportunity to control what goes up on my channel, and I want to invite each and every one of you. There's a slight requirement for this, but as long as you got a good recording setup, I would like to invite each and every one of you to create a 5-minute long video telling me about yourself, what you do, how you know me, and do something in Minecraft. It could be a little build, it can be, you can go mining and talk about yourself, like a vlog, but obviously through your Minecraft persona. Or it could be a totally different game altogether. But the requirements is you talk about yourself, you introduce yourself, you introduce the fact that you met me through YouTube, obviously. If you met me through other means, obviously say. And you can make that into a video that's about 5 minutes long, only a small video, but there's plenty of time to explain things. And I want you guys to send me a PM, and I will download the video and I will upload it to my own channel, so you can possibly get a bit more exposure for yourself. That is going to be my gift to you. So if anyone's interested in doing that, please feel free to do it. But like I said, there's going to be a slight requirement for it, and that would be the fact that you can record to a standard. Let's put it that way. I don't expect it to be amazing, but I expect a standard to be there. So if you guys want to do that, feel free to do that, so I can get you all involved on my channel while I'm away. And because I can't video edit when I'm away, but I've already done quite a few things anyway, I would just be really honored to like have you guys on the channel. We need to go to bed, so think about that. You got 2 days to do it in. I know it's not long. If you submit some stuff which is slightly a little bit late, I may consider it when I'm away. That's if I can get hold of a computer, of course. But if you want to do that, just go for it. Anyway, back to Minecraft. Let's get some more. Let's just grab the standard clay for now. Ooh, clay XP, that's pretty sweet. Okay, so let's just use the standard clay for now. Just to fill in the front bit so I can like climb up here. Like so. I do love the new clay blocks. So you want to put that like that. It's kind of sweet. I want to do the same here. Okay. Awesome sauce. And then possibly like that too. This clay block really stands out too much. Okay, so the roof height is going to be there, which I think is a bit too small. Let's move it up one to here. I just thinking about the poor horse heads inside. It's going to be too short, too low. What am I doing? 1, 2. There's how I did it. Yep, so we're going to make a ton of hearth slabs now. Damn, I ran out of wood. Holy smokes, I'm running out of wood. Okay, 64. And then we want to start pulling these over here. We'll do standard planks by here, I guess, that we can have torches on. And then we can stretch this out all the way along here. Yeah, so I might as well just burst the bubble and tell you what I've got on the channel while I'm away. I've got Persona 4, which will be out every morning. Tomorrow morning will be the final episode of Jet Set Radio. Those of you who have been following that, I really appreciate it. It's not been the best show on my channel. All of you love my Minecraft more than anything, which I do appreciate. But if you're interested in looking at new games, maybe getting inspired to play something else, I suggest you check out my other shows. Thank you. Because Jet Set Radio is something I used to play the crap out of when I was younger. Oh, these ones need to go because they need to be steps. Yeah, Jet Set Radio is something I used to play the hell out of when I was younger. And I've got so many vivid memories of me sat in my bedroom playing Jet Set Radio, loving the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack of that game so much. And there wasn't really much to go by in the actual game to find out who it was. So, once I completed the game, I actually went through the credits. And I wrote down as many songs as I could remember. Well, remember, how can I do it? When you listen to a song, there's like usually a lyric in there that's kind of self-tightly, or there's a lyric in there that is the name of the song. So I'd look at the credits, and some of the credits would have names. Oh no, why am I putting that? That would be a lyric from one of the songs, so I go, oh, so that's the artist for this song, because the song's titled from a part of a section of the lyrics, or some of the lyrics. So that's how I used to work out what was what. I think this beam may have to go up one as well. And this will have to be filled in. Like that, and that bit would need to be filled. Small steps. So that's how I used to do that. So if you want to check out something different on the channel, head on over, and the Jet Set Radio playlist should be there. Okay, so now when Jet Set Radio finishes, Persona 4 is going to take over. Persona 4 is a Japanese RPG game that was suggested by my friend Barry Oreo. And I've fallen in love with it big time. It's such a great game. The storyline's really deep. That's something I really look for in a great game. Deep storyline. And then you're awesome. You're all ready to go. But the game is like really long too. So that's going to be on the channel for a while. So if it starts dragging a bit, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start putting 2 episodes out a day. But to save the spam, the sub box being spammed, what I'll do, I'll put the 2 episodes out pretty much straight after each other. So I'll put the one episode up, and then I'll give it like 10 minutes, and I'll put the next one up. So the sub box would just have 2 videos off me, straight after each other, rather than it, like, you know, me waiting 2 hours and trying to force feed another Persona 4 video. So you could just take it in as you want. And my evening slot is currently empty, but when I'm away, I've decided to record some Little Inferno, and there's a place that I got that called humblebundle.com that's currently got a deal on for 12, I think it's 12 or 10 games, and sun's only half day, 10 or 12 games, and it's like $5. Let's do the pillars first. It's like $5.58 I paid for it. I didn't do it on my hotbar, which is a bargain price. Because if you go to Steam, Little Inferno is more than the Humble Bundle price. So by going to Humble Bundle and paying for these like extra games, like so, you're getting a ton of extra games, even though all of them cost together less than what one of them would cost on Steam. So you're kind of getting a shed load of games that kind of feels non-legit when it is. At the moment they've got Thomas Was Alone over there, which I know costs more than the Humble Bundle deal anyway, so that's pretty amazing. I've got some Thomas Was Alone on my channel, and some people tell me to pick it back up. But when I first started playing that, the guy who created it, Mike Bittle, and my channel was unpartnered too, so I really didn't understand the way to go about things, whether I could just put gaming content up just in case my videos would get flagged or anything. So I thought, what was the best way to make sure my content wouldn't get flagged? And I sent Mike Bittle a tweet on Twitter, and I said, is it possible for me to play my game on my channel? Excuse me. And he said, yeah, sure, go for it, as long as you don't finish off the entire game, because he wants as less spoilers as possible on YouTube, which is totally understandable. So I played the game, and I just didn't complete it in due respect to what Mike Bill wanted. So that's pretty awesome. But I've noticed a lot of YouTubers have gone ahead and completed the game, so I'm a bit like, these guys are just really rude. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Zach Scott and his gaming channel, but the fact that he's completed Thomas Was Alone kind of aggravates me a bit, because I was told, because I went to the right source, I actually went to the game developer and I said, is it okay, blah blah blah, and he's obviously gone and played the entire game through, though it's totally against the developer's wishes, like. And Mike Bittle is he's the dev of the game, and I think if he was, because Zach Scott is with Machinima, which is a massive network now. I'm assuming it's just scary to like go head to head against a network like that, just in case. What am I doing? Just in case they reverse sue him back, and you know, shit hits the fan. Shit hits the flan. So that's the kind of vibe I got on it there. I'm in my head, I'm kind of like, I could have just played through the entire game and said nothing. But that's just really, that's kind of naughty. Because my channel's partnered now, and as you can understand, I get ad revenue and so forth. And now, if I played through the entire game and uploaded it to my channel, I would be gaining ad revenue from something I was told not to do. So it's kind of, I can't do that, because as someone who works for themselves, who does graphic and web design, that would be such a hurtful thing to do. Maybe that's why Nintendo are pulling people up for doing playthroughs of things on their channel, because people just don't ask first. I know Pause Unpause has been pulled up for per Nintendo content on this channel. The Nintendo exclusive content, I think. He's doing Lego detective thing. Maybe Nintendo are doing the right thing if you think about it in that perspective. Maybe they're not being nasty or anything by claiming ad revenue from people who do Let's Plays of their content. Maybe they're just trying to make a point that if you want to play our content, at least do it the right way and get written permission of us. Which is probably not the truth. It probably is Nintendo is becoming a massive corporate evil brand, and the shots are being called by people in the company who don't really know what they're doing, which is also something the mindcrack guys mentioned in their latest podcast, I think. Either their latest podcast or one of the most recent ones. Well, either way, yeah. That's kind of my little rant on that. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call this video done now. We're going to continue onwards with this build in the next one. I'm not sure if I should raise the building a little bit. My head is telling me, because there's enough headroom in here for horses, I guess. There's 4 sections on either side for horse. And donkeys and mules. I'm thinking like storage in the roof. Maybe I'll keep the original. Yeah, what I'll do, I'm gonna raise it 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna raise it 3 blocks because we'll have enough space then to make this sort of canopy slope. If I got a stair on me, let me just try something out before we go. Anyway, if you are interested in getting some content on my channel when I'm gone, guys, please feel free to get on with that. I've explained the requirements. You need a decent recording setup. That's kind of cool. Decent recording setup and a microphone. Please bear that in mind. Don't be naive and still make something if you don't have that type of stuff. Because I don't want you to send me a video which is really bad and then me for not put it on the channel and for you to hate on me. So please consider that. It's got to have a standard. But yeah, talk about yourself in the beginning. Talk about how you met me, because people wonder why the hell that's on my channel. And then go about talking about something quite interesting, as long as it's not too taboo. But I think that will be a-okay for my channel. Anyway, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. If you've got any suggestions on this build, please let me know. I think the shape of this is correct. It just needs to be a little bit higher. I want some headroom storage in here too, like across here and here. But yeah, I think this is coming along nicely. But anyway, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. And that Enderman's dancing somewhere. I want to say thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and I shall be seeing you soon with some more adventures in Minecraft. So I'm going to take a thumbnail now. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.